everybody, it's Mickey Makeup again, here to go over my review of the Milani Glow. I tried this yesterday and wore it all day, and I'm not a big fan of it. And I'll tell you why. It's too glowy. It just sits on top of the skin. It doesn't really give, I don't want a matte look, but I don't want to glow like sheen. So this did not work for me. I guess if the ingredients had sunk into the skin a little bit more, the skincare benefits of it, it might have worked a little bit better. But as far as the color goes, the feel of it, the texture, I loved everything about it, but the glow. It's just too much glow for me. So I'm gonna keep this though, because I will tell you, since I've started using the Skin Cure, my face has started peeling, which that's doing its work. So that means it's working. I'm not having any side effects because I'm mixing it with some lotion. So that is helping to reduce irritation. And as you can see, I have a little bit of redness on my neck. Anyway, my face has been a little dry. So this has been great just to sit on top of the skin and just to keep me hydrated. I do like it for that. However, it is not something that I would go out and wear on a daily basis because it will transfer, it will move around, it doesn't set, it just glows, and it's beautiful. You know, if you just want to add a light layer and maybe dust a little powder over it, it would be fine for that. But for me, I don't use powder, so it's a no-go. But for now, I am using it with my retinol. Now, I'm going to do a quick get ready with me with another new product, which is the Dream BB Fresh Broad Spectrum 30 in shade 110. And I saw a review on this because I thought I need to show you other things that aren't high dollar products. And this is only like $7 on Amazon, I think is where I got it from, for $7. And the girl that was reviewing it, she's a little older than me, but we're in the same age bracket. And this does not have a lot of ingredients in it, and it's a 2 on the EWG. So, and that's all the ingredients in it are a 2. So I just really wanted to try that just to see how well this works and if it looks good on the skin. This is a first impressions with you and me both. So I'm just going to kind of put it on the back of my hand and give it a go. And as you can see, there's the color, and it's 110. And it looked beautiful on her skin. So I wanted to, it's quite thick. It doesn't run down the hand. I wanted to see how much coverage you get and if it really is truly just a straight up BB cream. So we're going to put it on this side of the face. And I have my eye makeup on too, by the way. I just went ahead and did that so that, you know, to save time and just to get a good feel of what's going on here. But it's very hydrating. And my skin's a little red because I'm touching it, but it just gives a glow. Let's do this side. Now this probably would be really good mixed with another foundation just to give you the SPF if your others don't have SPF. So this would be a great product to do that with. But if you're just like going to the beach, like I would wear this to the beach and, you know, put on some regular sunscreen and put this on top just to give myself a little, you know, color, because my skin's very, it's not totally evened out yet, but it just gives a nice little glow. So I'm going to put a little bit more on the back of my hand to take up top. And I'm not noticing any oxidation with this. And the 110 is a perfect shade for me. It looks like it's got some golden undertones to it. Nothing too pink, just more, I'd say it's got more golden. So this just looks really nice on the skin from what I'm seeing right now. I'm enjoying it. It feels good, light, not really tacky. As you notice, my skin is purging from the Skin Cure, which that's a good thing. It's cleaning out my pores, which is what you want. And I like this really, if you can get your right shade, you don't have to really shove it up into your hairline that much to, you know, cover up what isn't the same shade. So this shade is very spot on for me, but I really like it. And I think you're gonna like the rest of the products that I'm gonna put on. This is kind of a full face of Nars with a twist of a BB cream instead of a foundation. But I would, since this has no SPF in it, I would be happy to blend the two and put them on just to have that, because this is laying beautifully. It has no dimethicone either, which y'all know that's what I love. So it just, dimethicones are not good, I don't think, for anybody's skin. So this is basically 2 layers. And you can still see a glow, you can still see my skin shining through. And like I said, in the past, I don't wear truly thick, heavy foundations of any kind. I'm in the mid-range, light to mid-range, because I don't have bad skin. Now I am going to conceal this lovely zit on the side of my face with the Nars, which I told y'all this has dimethicone in it, but I'm using it so sparingly. And I'm not using it in where my pores are more emphasized, through the nose area. So it just minimizes it. I'm not looking to get rid of it because it is what it is, but any redness I can take down, I sure would like to. And now I'm just gonna put a little bit underneath the eye. And this was the shade Madeline, I guess, is what they say, what they call it. And on my eyes, I have the Cali Ray eye pencil, and it's been on all day because I've not put my foundation on till now because I wanted to do a first impressions. But there's my concealer. Didn't take much, so we've done that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna add a little more liner just because I can. And just to show you that you can really add more on top of what you've already done. And it just gives it a little more zhuzh. I'm just following the outline from earlier and just going through. I really like to get right there in the corner of my eye. So, and I went down too far. But there, that looks good. And it just brightened my eyes up again. Now, the lipstick that I'm gonna use is a sample that I got from Nars. I have to put my glasses on to see what the shade is, and I don't even know if I can. Rose Cliff. And it's supposedly one of their most popular colors. So I have my Jane Iredale Spice lip liner that I'm gonna go ahead and put on. And I just, like I said, I just outline. I don't really define. It's really just to, I really don't even have to have it. It's just something out of habit for myself. Growing up, lipstick, liner, it went hand in hand. And I used to love to have my liner and lipstick sitting on my desk so I could touch up when I worked. But that's Rose Cliff, and it's a very, it's rosy, it's creamy. I hope that comes up close enough, but it's a beautiful color. It's just a nude with a little bit of rose in it, just a hint of rose in the name, exactly what it says. But I like it because it's definitely a blue undertone, so it does help with the cast and color of my lips that I've told you guys about, that my lips are really pigmented, so it really does give a a nice color. And you know, when you're getting a lipstick, try to stay, if your lips are more pink, look for something more pink. If your lips are more purple, look for something more blue undertoned, because that will help find the perfect nude for you. So this is the Nars bronzer in Laguna, and I tried this for the first time. Like I said, I've never tried Nars before now, so I'm really liking it. And this bronzer is just spectacular. I don't know if y'all can really see that, but it's a perfect color for my skin tone. And there's loads of reviews out there on it, how good it is. But you know, I only take my word for it half the time. I like direction, but I generally go with my gut instinct, and I can tell if something's not gonna work for me. But being that this was a sample and it was free, I wanted to try it. So this is a Flower Beauty brush. These are fabulous. These are the Drew Barrymore line, and so cheap. And honestly, I think they've outlasted any of my other ones. And they're so soft. But there's the bronzer. And I don't really put any on my neck, but just for the sake of doing it, I'll do it. But I do like this bronzer. Now I'm gonna put a blush on. Now listen, I've told y'all, I'm not big on sexy names for products. And this is like, I guess their cult favorite color, called Orgasm. Please. But I'm gonna put it on. I wouldn't buy this based on the name, but I wanted to try the color. And I know in Beauty Counter there's a color that I have, I think it's called Nectar, and then there's another one that's pretty much the same color. But I just wanted to see what the rage was about. So I'm just adding that to my cheeks. And I'm a little glowy right now because I'm a little warm sitting here under my lights. So I'm gonna kind of pat down everything. There we go. Now you can see I have a sheen on my cheekies. And let's see. And the mascara that I used today, and I've told y'all that this is like the worst mascara under the Clean Beauty umbrella, but this is my favorite. It's the Lancome Idol Lash, and it is just spectacular. And I've had this on all day, and it hasn't moved, it hasn't flaked, it hasn't, you know, gone onto my skin, you know, and transferred or anything like that. It's like the best mascara I've ever used. And I didn't put any on my under eyes earlier, so I'll do that now just so you can see. Move my mirror. But like I told you in my video of Nars, I'm really liking the Nars foundation. They really knocked it out of the park. But I am going to try the Kosas, and I'm also going to try the LYS brand. Those are both just launched and new as well, and I want to try those. But I'm going to get a sample of those because I don't want to invest in a bunch of foundations that, one, may not work, and two, have to return them. So I'm going to get a sample when either one of my Sephora stores have it. They don't have it right now. It's online only, which I guess they're trying to conserve products so that everybody can try it. But it's out of stock everywhere, so it must be good. It's like the Nars. It's out of stock everywhere. So anyway, this is the look, and this is everything that I used today. Everything fits tidy in a little bag. I got me a Nars bag, and that's what I kept all my makeup in today, and it was very handy. And then I did my nails again, guys. I just got finished putting my last top coat on, and I went out and sat in my car under that cool air conditioning to dry it, and this is what I got. And it is the Essie in the Forever Yummy. And I love Essie polishes. I just don't like their top coat because it bubbles. I don't get it. I don't know what the problem is, but their top coat is not good. So I just used my Olive and June, which was great. And I think Olive and June is a little more glossy looking on the nails, but that is my nails. I did them all today and they look like I went to the salon, and I'm getting better. I'm improving every time. When I get really good, I'm going to do a paint by nail kind of thing and show y'all how I do it. It's nothing fancy, but anyway, this is the look. I hope you like it. It is really nice. This is a fantastic product. Fantastic. I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's a 2 on the EWG. Somebody else did all the legwork for me to find out what the ingredients meant, and this is perfect. I'm going to continue to buy this and keep it just on hand, you know, or whatnot. And it's inexpensive, and it's drugstore. This is inexpensive. It's good. It's just not good for me. So someone with extremely dry skin will probably like this if they like a glow. It just doesn't sink into the skin like I had hoped that it would. And let me also say, this is very, very coconutty. And if you're allergic to coconut, you'll be allergic to the scent straight off the bat, because it smells like Hawaiian tropic oil that you put on to go to the beach in, the sunscreen. It's exactly what it smells like. It is a straight up coconut. This has no scent to it. But like I said, it's glorious on the skin. It sinks in. It doesn't emphasize any of my pores. I don't know if you can see, but it's just really, really lovely. It's a great little foundation, and I love it. So anyway, that's it for today, guys. My next video, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do. I may do a what's in my bag. June's wanting to do a collab, so we may do that. But even if she doesn't, I may do that. If you guys want to see that, be sure and leave me some notes down below. And like, subscribe, and share me with your friends and your family. And I hope that what I'm bringing into your home is good content. And let me know if there's something that you want to see, because I'm happy to do it. And I love ideas. So y'all have a great rest of the week and weekend, and take care. Bye.